Thank you. My question is to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, I refer to my question yesterday and acknowledge the release of the government's response to the Regions at the Ready report. The response sadly confirms that regional policy is uncoordinated, without planning or strategy. Prime Minister, traditionally people in regional Australia have supported the government, but as outlined in the Rusted-Off book, clearly that is changing as we are continually treated second-class citizens, and it's confirmed by this response. Prime Minister, as you prepare for the budget, will you personally commit to read this government response and undertake to give regional Australia the policies and resources we deserve to take our place with this great nation?
The Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Well, yesterday the member asked me whether we had committed to a white paper on regional Australia. And as you know, in that response, we have committed to do exactly that, which is exactly what the member had been advocating to this government, that we should do that, and that is exactly what the government is going to be doing. And the other thing I'd say to the member is this, and that is to continue to fund the record levels that we are as a government to services, not just in metropolitan Australia but in rural and regional Australia. The one thing that will continue to support that is the economic plan that we continue to operate. In this country, as a result of the economic plan of this government, we have seen record growth in employment. We have seen businesses established all over the country. We have lowered taxes. We have provided a $5.6 billion investment into drought-proofing and providing support to Australians in rural and regional areas that are afflicted by the drought, with one of the most, I'd argue, most comprehensive responses to drought that this nation has seen. And I commend Minister Littleproud and I commend Major General Day for the work that he's been doing, working with rural and regional communities all around the country. And you're right, I commend the member for New England as well, and his responsibilities as the Special Envoy out there working with rural and regional communities all around the country. So whether it's the Inland Rail, whether it's our investment in regional universities, whether it's our investment in mobile towers, as the Deputy Prime Minister has reminded us, our government will continue to invest in the infrastructure, the services and the support that rural and regional Australians depend on and are represented by the countless number of rural and regional members that sit on the coalition benches here, Mr Speaker, who are the most voracious in advocates for the people of rural and regional Australia. And there is not a day that goes by, Mr Speaker, in my responsibility as Prime Minister, that my rural and regional members are not raising these issues and are championing the cause of rural and regional Australia. And that is why, under our government, rural and regional Australia is getting the level of services support that they have only seen under this government, Mr Speaker, at those record levels, and they'll continue to receive it. And I want to thank the members for their wonderful advocacy as rural and regional members to ensure that it will always have a voice in government here in Australia.